Hey, how you doing? Austin Hilton here with a update on one of my favorite stocks, Palantir. Actually did an update on this earlier today, so there's quite a bit of information coming out related to Palantir that I wanted to bring to you. This is a stock that I'm extremely bullish on. I absolutely think that this stock is a fantastic buy at these levels. The stock ended trading yesterday at $22 and approximately 50 cents, I believe. Yeah, $22.58 to be exact. I think that this is a $40+ stock in the next 12 months, if not higher. And I think this is a $100 stock in 2 to 3+ years. That's what I think it's going to go to. I'm extremely optimistic about this stock, and I've got a really interesting article, a real piece of information I want to bring to you today that kind of outlines some thoughts related to is Palantir a good stock for you or not, depending upon kind of your risk threshold and what you're trying to do. I'm a long-term investor. I like to buy and hold and just get and get a bunch of profits down the road, so to speak, right? That's how I look at it. I'm a 30+ year investor, and my goal is very simple. I make these videos so that I can help you find interesting new information and just bring you this information so they can help you clarify and understand and know what is going on with some of these stocks. So that's what I'm here for you. If you're looking for a real deep technical or fundamental deep dive, analysis dive, that's not what this video is about. Don't want you to waste your time. But I've got some very interesting information for you in this video, and you're going to want to stick around to see all of it. Please remember that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and also please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button if you're getting value. I'd love to have you stick around. So with that said, let's jump into what I got for you today. As I mentioned, Palantir closed on, what was this date? This would have been yesterday. So Palantir closed on yesterday at $22.58, and let's see what's going on. Here's the article. Here's what I want to talk to you about. Okay, so if day trading is your jam, I'm not here to fault it. If you're a day trader, cool, okay? I am not. I am a individual who likes to buy and I like to hold, okay? So that's how I roll. Now, again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with day trading, okay? But I'm a long-term growth investor. I like to buy and hold, okay? So the point of this is that if you are looking for value and a stock that's absolutely going to go up, I think that this is one, and you ought to consider really adding it to your portfolio if you're not, and or buying on the dips like we're sitting at right now, because it's going to continue to go up. Okay, so long-term portfolios are likely to benefit from the high-growth Palantir stock. Okay, so data mining analytics platform Palantir Technologies has joined the ranks of momentum stocks. We know that, okay? But it also is received day traders' attention, and there are obviously people day trading that, okay? So year to date, Palantir stock is flat. If you're a follower of it, if you're invested in it like I am, you know it's flat, okay? And it reached its record high of 45 in late January. Again, it's dropping it. It's in the $22 range right now. I see that as a buying opportunity. Since its market debut on September 30th, it is up about 140+%. Okay, so I'm assuming you know what they do, you know what Palantir do, but in case you don't, they are a data mining and analytics platform company, and they work with governments. They have government contracts, they have defense contracts, but they've also got contracts with companies, and there's a few of them I'll mention here just in a few minutes. Past year, Palantir offered their services to public health agencies to track and analyze the spread of the coronavirus. Okay, the shares have been absolutely under pressure since Palantir's Q4 and fiscal year 2020 earnings report of mid-February. In addition, higher bond yields, are sparking a visible rotation from growth stocks to value stocks, as well as asset classes that can do well in inflationary times. Okay, so but if you are a long-term investor, you should consider potentially buying around these levels, and we're trading at, again, $22.58 and change. Okay, so here's some additional information that you may not be aware of related to their partnerships and kind of what's going on with them. Okay, so their quarterly revenue came in at $322 million. That was up 40%. Okay, year over year. Full 2020 revenue was $1.1 billion, increased 47% year over year. Over half of the revenue comes from government contracts, where their Gotham platform fuels the growth. Okay, Its other platform, Foundry, focuses on commercial businesses that want to improve their data management and analytics capabilities. So you can see what I love about Palantir is that they're working on both sides of the street. They're working on the government side and they're working on the commercial business side to take advantage of both of those proverbial revenue streams, right? I love that. Okay, so during Q4, income from operations was 104.1 million. The loss was 156. Okay, again, but their margins as well as average revenue per customer are expanding. It's getting better. I like that as a Palantir stock holder. Palantir announced to secure new contracts with the following companies: Rio Tinto, PG&E, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, FDA, and NHS. Overall, 21 contracts worth $5 million or more. It's not real hard to do that math. That's $100+ million. Don't do math in public. I always say, doing well. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Also, I'm sure you're aware of this. They signed a strategic partnership with Amazon for to run on their AWS system for an enterprise resource ERP systems. Obviously, I love this. This is a big data deal, and I think that that's an amazing partnership. They just continue to sign these partnerships deal. Okay, so management now expects Q1 2021 revenue growth of 45% year over year. That is a respectable metric. Again, we know that the company is not profitable. We get it. We know. But I think they're absolutely well on their way. Okay, their forward P&E and P&S ratios are around 172.41 to 21.71, pointing to a rich valuation. Okay. We both know, we all know this. We both, like I'm talking to you individually. We know that, look, they get a inordinate amount of attention from analysts. And whether you like analysts or not, love them, hate them, it's up to you. They get a ton of coverage, okay? So the analysts have got them right now at about a $15 to $40 price range. I think the people who are saying 15 are absolutely out of their minds. And I think that 40 is very modest and very doable. That's the number I gave you at the beginning of the video. I think that this is a $40+ stock, depending upon what happens with the overall market. This is a stock, guys, that's going to move up and down 20 or 30% at any one given time, depending upon what's going on with the market and things like that. It's going to be a volatile stock. It is, okay? If you're not aware of that, or you can't stomach that, or you don't want to, then may not be the right stock for you. But it is absolutely one that I firmly believe in their business model and what it is they're doing. And I think this is a $100+ stock in 2 or 3+ years. I think that that's what it is, okay? So getting back, Cathie Wood announced, we know this, I personally know because I've done a little bit of research, Cathie Wood and ARK own approximately $400 million of Palantir stock across these two different ETF funds, okay? ARK Innovation and ARK Next Generation, okay? So the $400+ million, okay? That's approximately what they have. So look, here's the deal. Let's kind of bring this home. Enthusiasm kind of from the public sector has kind of wavered a little bit. I actually kind of like that, okay? And because the company is accelerating revenue and they're increasing new clients and they're forging important partnerships. They are moving forward. In fact, the CEO came out, I think, the other day and said, hey, if you're a day trader, stop trading my stock. I love that he said that, right? Again, I'm not faulting you if you're a day trader, so don't slam me if you are. I'm simply saying he's really looking at, again, longer term, right? Okay. So market cap currently stands at 40 billion, a considerable room for growth. A few final thoughts here before we wrap up. So look, here's what it comes down to. Depending upon your risk and your risk levels, I think buy on the dips, right? This is a dip. I mean, absolutely. At 22.58, to me, this is a buying opportunity. I'm taking it as such. I'm just telling you straight up. I'm buying more Palantir. I am going to do that, okay? Because I think, and again, I love this article, in 3 or 4 years, this is going to be a $100+ stock, if not faster, okay? Okay, but here's the thing. You can't time these entry points. You can't do it, okay? So don't even try. But pick yourself a number, and when it dips below that number, buy. That's really what it comes down to. Right now, my number is, around the $24, $25 range. I mean, which we've been trading at for a while. I mean, kind of the 1 month time frame here. Look, we got up to 26. I mean, all of this in the last month, it's kind of been doing this. It's been flat. I mean, but there, look, we've been down in 22, 23. of course, March 24th, 21. And right now, this is at the lowest, one of the lowest that it's been in quite a while. I mean, from these highs here. So to me, this is unequivocally a buying opportunity, in my opinion, okay? Depending upon what it is you're trying to do, and maybe it may or may not, work for you in your particular risk and investing. But look at this. Here's a few final thoughts, right? So if you want to buy the stock, but you don't want to pay, you don't want to ride the stock from the ups and the downs and the waves, it's real simple. Hey, buy a couple of shares, buy some shares. I would recommend these two guys. Do your own due diligence. I actually own shares of these too. I'm a huge believer in ETFs. So again, that's a good way to buy. You would be a owner of Palantir because that Palantir is in these two particular ETFs, and these ETFs have just killed it in the last year. I mean, absolutely crushed it. So as far as final thoughts goes, I don't have a lot. I've basically told you everything I thought. I think that this was a fantastic piece of information that I found for you and I wanted to bring to you. I thought that this really crystallizes very, very pertinent information, a good summarization of kind of the numbers and what's going on and what is kind of looking in the future, how this is looking to play out. Again, I just think that if you can ride the peaks and the valleys that are gonna happen, this stock may move 20 or 30%. It can and will be, I think, in the future volatile. I think it will. I think it's gonna happen. But again, I kind of look around and go, hey, who's the smartest people in the room? And if there's other people in the room that are smarter than me, and there are, and they're putting hundreds of millions of dollars in this, then I think that that's not a bad idea to put a little bit of my own and take some bullish stance on it, which I have done and I'm going to continue to do, okay? So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, a lot more videos coming for you. I make at least 1 to 2 or more videos a day. Subscribe to the channel, become part of the community. Please drop a like on this video if you got value on it. Until the next one, I'll see you. Take care.